more training isn't always the answer. As far as training goes, we want to make sure that we are sticking to a plan. We don't want to be doing any catch-up days. We don't want to have regularly missed programs and workouts. We want to make sure we're sticking to somewhat of a plan that's either written out by us, something that is created by a coach, something that is created by an app for us. Because when things start going wrong, we have data that we can go back and analyze. And one thing that should be built into every single training plan is a deload week. And specifically for my females out there who are watching our content, we should try to incorporate this at least once a month or about once a month. And specifically for you ladies around your luteal phase of your cycle. Now, since we're talking about this, the luteal phase of your cycle is going to be from the point of ovulation until the time of your first day of your period. And the importance of this is because this is the time period where you're not going to feel at your best. You're going to feel like you're struggling a little bit. You're going to be a little bit more fatigued, maybe a little bit irritable. And it's okay to take a break that week because you're not going to be at your best performance anyway. And for my gents out there, we want to still build this into our programming as well. Again, potentially about once a month to make sure that we have that nice little deload so that in the next coming weeks we can continue our build so that our programming continues to do this instead of go up and down and all the way around when we're either not feeling our greatest, or we want to take a little bit of a break. We continue to push through until we get hurt. And then we have to take a longer break before we start that build back up and potentially break down again. So again, if we are feeling irritable, if we are feeling more fatigued despite rest, if we're feeling like we're having more aches and pains, if we're feeling like our performance has plateaued and or decreased, we want to make sure we're incorporating a deload week into our training plan. And again, ladies, if you're in your luteal phase, it's okay to take your deload week. Reduce how much and how intense we're doing our workouts so that when we do get back into a more regular cycle, so that as we get back into the rest of our menstrual cycle, you're going to feel a little bit better. You're going to feel like you're able to work and produce more of an effort into your workouts and get better performance while doing so. If you have any questions about that, leave it down below in the comments. If you have questions, whether that means about your deload week itself, what it should look like, how it should feel. And ladies, if you do have more questions about how you feel at different portions of your cycle and want to talk about that, these are things that physical therapists know and understand, or should at least know and understand in relation to sports. So again, leave any of those questions, concerns down below. Make sure you like and follow for more. Share this out with a friend. Save it for later. See you in the next.